thing you think you know about me is that you just assume I've always got a funny intro prepared. But the thing you never stop to consider is how difficult it is to come up with things off the top of the dome. Hello, and welcome to the live stream. How's it going? My name is Chris, and I am your pilot on this meandering journey through the process of making my animation series, Homesick Adventures JRPG, anime parody of all things JRPG. As the title suggests, I'm not feeling good. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm not feeling great. I had a very eventful weekend. Let's just say it was pretty stressful, and I'm still feeling it. I'm feeling pretty burnt out. I'm feeling pretty burnt out just in general, not just on this series. But I still want to make some progress. So I don't know how long I'm planning on streaming today. Hey, Obsidian. You went from cruise captain to airplane pilot? I'm sorry, what do you mean by that? But yeah, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on for today. I don't want to push myself too hard because I'm already not really feeling it. But I do still want to make some progress. So without further ado, let's get into the doo-doo. All right, let me throw on some music real quick while I plan out what we're going to do. I'm not going to overthink this. I'm just going to play the same playlist we had last time. It's probably AI, but I'm so out of fucks right now. I am so burnt out. Okay. So let's think about this. So where we left off last time, remember a while ago you said you were captain of this ship, so you got promoted. Wait. I thought I said captain. Did I not say captain just now? Man, I'm losing it. Okay. Where were we? So we were adding the tome. Here, let's open up DaVinci. We were adding the real tome into the scenes. Also, I got some messages from some of my contractors. They've completed some stuff that I need to review, and one of them needs my help with something, so maybe I'll work on that today. Why is this not coming? What's happening? Did I not click on it? Oh, there it goes. Good Lord. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm surviving. I just think I really could use a vacation. I really need this thing to be done. And don't get me wrong. I say this all the time. I complain about working on this, but this is a passion project. So of course I love working on it. I'm happy to be working on it. I think I'm just tired, just in general tired, and you just don't really get much of a mental break. But I'm gonna at least try to make some progress today. I honestly haven't worked on it much. I was indisposed this weekend and out of town, and then when I finally got back, I was just not in a state to work on this. But hopefully we can move past that and work through that and make some actual progress today. That chat box is huge on screen. That's a little too much. Let me play with that real quick. Maybe more like that. Still want it to be legible, but it was taking up like a third of the screen. That's probably... How's that look? Hey, hopefully you finish this soon. Also, I made the prologue for my tale. I have it posted. Oh, nice. Where'd you post it? Is that on YouTube? Congratulations on completing it. You finish soon. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Okay. What's happening? Come on. There we go. So I did this shot, obviously. And that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. I might pixelate it, but other than that... Oh, the picking up of the tome. Oh, I gotta add it here as well. There's a continuity error, I just noticed. If it's gonna go right here, then this light doesn't make any sense. Ugh. I gotta be perfectly honest, I don't think I have it in me to fix it, so I'm just gonna roll with it. It's not much, it's just three paragraphs, excuse me. Well, more accurately, 2 paragraphs and a half. Gotcha. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just gonna do this. And this is the same scene. I'm just like not even thinking stuff through. I'm just hopping in. Just be done with this. Not quite. The angle's a little too... I'm trying to match it to that. So you can see the vanishing points over there somewhere. So I need it to be more like... And today I won't have the clock in until 4, but I will be there until 12 a.m. Jeez. Hey man, gotta do what you gotta do for the hustle, right? Just trying to get the angle right. I don't think that's quite right. Maybe more up and more back. Sure. Apparently we had a rush order that no one told us, the film crew, about. Oh, fun. Well, I was going to say overtime, but it just sounds like you're working later. Okay. Yeah, I can already feel in my body. I'm just like, this is not going to be a 4-hour stream. I don't think I can do it. I'll do what I can. So this is S13 tome 2. Wait a minute. There was another shot I had to do, I think. No, that's on the other animator. I think. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so yeah, that's on him. Though he did ask for help on this scene, so I might end up doing that anyway. Let's just do this. This is fine. Boom. Let's throw it in. Let's not think about it. Let's just roll. I also love how informing the filming crew is an afterthought. But maybe that's your reality. Here it is. Is it in here? Where did I put these? Come on. Yeah, perfect. Great. Boom. Add it to the scene. Don't even trip. That's close enough. Position. Let's get rid of that on the right. Maybe it's a little too big. It definitely needs to be, whoops, more centered. And down. Maybe not quite that small. Cool. And the funny thing, last Friday, me and Sound spent 7 hours on string. I'm assuming you mean stream. Well, a whole hour troubleshooting because his audio was acting weird at 6 hours on the game itself. Huh. Strange. Every time autocorrect finds new ways to disappoint me. I know that. I know that feeling. Okay. This looks good enough for now. What else? What else we got? That's good. This looks like I was in the process of working on this and... Oh, I think I remember what I did. Yeah, okay. Now I remember. I was working on it over... No. No? Where is it? Maybe I closed it. But I needed to make some updates to that shot so I can move things around a little easier. I think it's scene 13. Is that... Hang on. That is so unbelievably tight. I've got an idea of how to do him picking up the tome. But yeah, this looks good. Oh, it's onion skinning. Oops. All right, although the tome isn't here as it shouldn't be. Ah, that's the problem. Because he sits down, I think. Okay. Let's... Stop. Stop. Good lord. Let's reposition these a little bit. I'm just going to cheat her upwards. Toge. Sure. And then in this other one... Where's Toshi's? This layer. All right, so I want to take this and move it down. Boop. I mean, that looks fine, I guess. But I am going to move him down by 1 just to give myself more room to work with. And let's save and let's export. Thankfully, I only have 2 more days of work, then my 3-week break starts. Oh, nice. Going on vacay. Maybe a stay-K. Why is this taking so long to save? That's actually very concerning. What do I want to get accomplished today? I just filmed some rotoscope before stream started, so that's one thing I got done. Well, I just did the filming. I need to actually rotoscope it. I can work on the spirit intro. I can fix his screen. I want to get the tome stuff just done so I can stop thinking about it. It's more like a mandatory vacation that the company does. It's so that all the staff is refreshed for the next quarter. That's strange. Is it at least paid? I hope so. How's the audio volume? Well, it seems okay. What is going on? This shouldn't be taking this long to save. That's not good. Do I have other processes running in the back? Oh, well, I've got DaVinci. DaVinci is such a resource hog. You're such a hog. Yes, it's paid. We only have these mandatory vacations twice a year. I mean, that's still... Hey, that's good, though. Just take the vacation. Just enjoy it. I will say, as burnt out as I am, I fucked her arm up. What? How? What happened? You've got to be shitting me, man. Hold on. Is that messed up in the scene? No shot. No, it's not. So what the devil happened? What? Her arms are not a separate layer. Yeah, black magic. Jesus. What? Why? Why does this have to happen? Hang on.
Important. This is the...
Yeah, that just happened. Awesome. All right, let's... Oh. Okay, cool. Glad I caught that. Wait, but then why did that happen? It's on a separate layer. How did that happen? I must have grabbed all the frames by accident. Whatever. All right, save again. Actually, no, forget it. Let's just export. And again, I'm checking my memory. I'm actually very concerned as to why this is taking so long. I'm not running anything crazy. It is definitely mostly DaVinci, though. But yeah, that shouldn't have taken, like, minutes to save. That's very odd. I'm getting a little concerned about my hard drive health. I should probably look into that. One thing at a time. Okay. Yeah, even this is loading slowly. What is going on? That's really scary. Maybe I'm due for a restart. I just want to see that this is the right animation. Can I please just... Oh my lord, just... It's all just black. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Please, just show me one frame. God, finally. Christ. Yeah, sure. Replace it. See what I care. Export. Yes. This is probably going to take 3 hours. Maybe I should close DaVinci. Maybe that'll help. I don't really need any of this crap right now. Save, yes, because I brought in the new tome. Here's a quick update on Helldivers. We currently have to silence disinformation about the TCS ineffective. About the TCS is ineffective on the bot front. Is that like an out of game thing, or you mean that's in the universe? I gotta figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch. I'm already getting hungry. A fun update from me. I found out I'm down almost 20 pounds over the last 2 months, so that's great. Basically, the order is censorship. Right, I'm saying, is that in-game or out of game? All right, might as well start this saving. Okay, that saved way faster that time. That's, interesting. All right, well, I'll keep this open for the moment. Let's go back in and see what this looks like. And I'll have to make some adjustments. And while that's loading, oops, that's for something else. All right, well, open that. Okay, I'm gonna need some more shots. Cool, let's see what we got. I should be able to play this back. There's nothing super complex about it. The order is in game, but it's playing into the whole everyone knows this thing is going to screw us over later. So yeah, gotcha. That's a fun little bit of world building.
Yeah, you bet.
Why does that come up so early? Right there. Sorry, I just want to fix that real quick. Come on. Come on. Dude, DaVinci is bugging. Oh my lord. Please calm down.
Yeah, you better run. Punk ass trying to suck me up. Oh, hey guys.
Whoops.
What the hell was that?
Look at how laggy this is. This is crazy, man. Absolute cinema. All right, I guess I can't play it back. I just think this whole project has gotten so like massive in technicality that it's either the software or my hardware can't keep up.
What was that?
All right, well, for the most part, this seems good. And in Cookie Run Kingdom, I have just unlocked the mines and finished the episode 13 yesterday. Nice. I still think the entirety of Darker Cow Kingdom is a bunch of morons because they listen to Starscream. Every time you bring up Starscream, I get so immensely confused. Okay. So far, so good. Alright, I need to reposition these guys. Or not these. Oops. That's the wrong frame. Nope, I messed up. Sure. Okay, and I need 3 copies of this. I wish I had known before starting all of this that this was going to be like a very intensive edit for DaVinci. Okay. So Toshi's in the front, so let's cut him out first. should be able to just go to cropping, crop. Oh, I need to hide these. Crop left. Let's reposition him. All right, that's not what I meant to do. Right there. This can be Chitoge. Let's put Chitoge in the bag, actually. Crop. Oops. Crop left. Crop right. Whoops. Let's leave her there for the moment. And then this one's just heroes. Crop left. Or crop right, I mean. And let's reposition him. Whoops. I keep doing that because I'm tired. Alright, what do they all look like together? Why does his legs move? I didn't position that correctly. Awesome. The character I'm referring to works under the Starscream archetype, you know, sniffling, traitorous, coward. Oh yeah. You mean Micah from Red Dead. Let's redo the backgrounds a little bit. Why are there two different backgrounds here? That doesn't make any sense. Uh-oh. The clips cannot be joined as they do not share the same media source. I hit delete. What are you talking about? I swear, Da Vinci's smoking crack sometimes. Why were there multiple on screen? Alright, let's reposition her a little bit. She's in back, I think. I think a little bit of depth is good. Yeah, put them both on the third and then him on the other third. And that kind of creates this contrast. This framing. I like it. So I need to... Oh, Lord. I'm running out of memory. Here. One thing I just thought of is I haven't tried the render cache. But I question his plan because what is he going to rule over when everyone is dead? Most of the civilians have either turned into bandits or left for other lands. That's what you get with a cartoonish villain is, especially the ones that are very lazily written, are just like, I don't really understand what your plan was. Like the best, let's put it this way, the best, that's already set to render. Oh! Timeline playback resolution. Hold on. Maybe this will help.
Nothing. I just don't like hearing my real name.
Okay, it's not chugging as bad now.
Punk ass trying to suck.
Wait, hold on. Does that fix the lag at the beginning?
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods,
Let's see how the effects
I found
handle
a
it.
magic book called the Tome.
Oh my god, I can watch it. Holy shit.
Evil spirit trying to use the tome to take over the world.
Okay, it's not perfect, but that's so much better. I can actually watch this back.
Changing their bodies forever. But if we find the old hag with 13 teeth, we could stop the spirit and return to
I've
normal.
never seen this play.
Can you-
That's the first time I've ever been able to watch that back like that. That's so awesome. Where was that? Playback, timeline playback resolution. So I think the reason I never thought to look there for it is because I was more comfortable in Premiere back in the day, and it was always like a little checkbox at the corner of the window. So I looked around, I didn't see it. I'm like, all right, well, I guess that option doesn't exist. But no, it's in a fucking menu. Jesus Christ. All right, that's way better. And the soldiers are putting up one fight against these licorice sea monsters. No, I do not know how they function. I mean, it makes about as much sense as anything else. That is an awesome discovery. That's going to make my life so much easier. And you can't even tell.
What the hell was that?
That was nothing. I just don't like hearing my real name. Reminds me too much of home.
Wait. How much memory am I using? Still a lot, but maybe it's less CPU now. Or GPU, rather. Alright, I need him picking up the tome. Let me look this. Let me look at this, actually.
Yeah, you better run! Punk ass trying to suck me up. Oh, hey, guys.
What the hell was that?
That was nothing. I just don't like hearing my real name. Reminds me too much of home.
That's not important right now. Is important is that we saved Toshi.
Okay, I've got an idea how to do it. Hello, Estelle. Thank you for the hydrate. I've already drinking like a bunch of water this morning. All right. Oh, let me save this because that is a huge find. And honestly, I probably could have looked it up, but I'm a dum-dum. So I want him holding it at an angle here, and then he turns slightly and holds it. And then he puts his hand up. Okay, I think I've got an idea. I'm going to keep the same angle that we're rendering from. And just move her a little bit. What angle do I want? Why does it... Oh, no. Well, no, that's not why. Whatever. Hello, other Estelle. How's it going? I don't know about that. Let me take another look. So he picks it up. Hang on. You know what? YOLO, let's try it. And have a third character in the works, but I won't give it a bio. I will show it up far later. Oh yeah, no worries. Oh yeah, I forgot to look at that. You said you posted it on YouTube? I'm doing okay. How about you? I'm doing slightly less than okay. I'm super burned out, but the grind never stops. At least until my heart stops. Oh, I gotta actually export it, Chris. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's what I was saying was, despite how burnt out I am, one thing that occurred to me while I was looking through my old VODs, we played Stardew on Friday. That was so much fun. And I'm really looking forward to playing games on the stream again. But this is work. Like this is roughness. This will put some hair on your chest. Let's just say pick up one, whatevs. Save. Bring it in. I'm trying really hard not to overthink it. No motivation or something bad happened. I guess something happened. I just had kind of a rough weekend, and I never really got a chance to recover. This is also, like, I've been burning out for a long time, and, like, even my partner was just like, you need a vacation. You need to stop working on this thing for a little while. And I'm like, you don't understand. I can't. Maybe it's sunk cost fallacy, but you son of a... Okay, position. Yeah, so it's been pretty rough. Last stream was indeed fun. Yeah, I think we should do games more often. That I'm actually looking forward to. Again, not that I don't enjoy working on Homesick. It's just... It wasn't supposed to take this long. And I'm kind of at my limit. This episode is longer and better than anything I've ever made. But, oh my god, I need a break. Go touch grass and hope it gets better. I mean, I work in my garden every day. Boop.
Right now.
Okay. I touched grass. You know, I was supposed to touch grass this weekend, but we had to cancel camping. I'm kidding. We actually we went to the park, which was really really nice. I don't like that angle too much. Let's go local. But serious, hope you get better. Thank you so much. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do to be better. I'm just too damn stubborn to do it. Sure, let's go with this. No, actually, let's rotate it a little bit more. But yeah, we're not gonna stress too much unless something seriously, knock on wood, unless something seriously breaks. It should be a pretty chill stream. We did have a moment a few minutes ago where it was like, oh my god, why did her arm get cut up? What happened? Which reminds me, I still need to do. Their clothes are supposed to be tattered at the end of the fight, and I've just been neglecting that. I'm gonna say that's pretty low priority, honestly. This is what happens: is continuity errors don't happen from ignorance. It happens from exhaustion and priorities. Oh, and also I asked Sound when he's posting his tale, and he said he's going through his third rendition of the story, and he might post it on something called Archive of Our Own. Oh, Archive of Our Own. I haven't heard that name in a hot minute.
Important.
Right there. And then I'm just going to manually shift that over instead of rendering on a new frame. I'm not cutting corners. I'm being efficient. That looks incredibly stupid. That is very wrong. Let's... How do I want to fix this? The angle's a little too steep. Maybe more like that, and then like that. How does that look? And I want to tilt it away from his face a little bit more. I've got like 3 windows I gotta manage. Like that. What does that look like? Let's try it. And I should be able to just literally save it out and overwrite it, and it should. And not quite. Well, hold on. Let me try something. I need to turn it a little bit more. Like this. Render. X save as. Overwrite it. There we go. Alright, that's a bit better. Whoops. Position Y. And I'll put it in his hand in some fashion.
Is important.
A little bit more. Dude, I'm so glad I discovered that that playback resolution thing. It made my life so much easier already. Something like that. Oh, let me catch up on chat. I don't know if this helps, but... the chat's moving. I don't know if this helps, but I've been stuck inside at home for like many weeks, and I have been drained out. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I had things to do, yet I didn't had any motivation, but I went out yesterday, got better. That sounds like... I mean, not to be an armchair psychologist, but that sounds like depression, which I'm also going through. Yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. and I'll work on part 1, episode 1 sometime either Friday or next week. Oh, that's cool. I don't think you answered me when I asked, is it on YouTube? Catching up on chat. Like many meters away from my house. Spent time for myself, went to a restaurant by myself, went to a bookstore and gave myself some time off. It was refreshing, so recommend doing. Yeah, I should do more of that. I've got a huge pile of movies that I need to catch up on. I've got a bunch of books I need to catch up on. I have noticed that just getting out of the house is just so freeing. It helps you get out of your brain. That's too early, actually. Let's move it. Let's actually move this down a little bit. And I'm gonna have to put it in his hands eventually. Nope. That looks weird. It's on YouTube. Where do you think I post my stuff? I'm just asking, man. Oh, oops. Not enough frames. Whoops. Let's do it to there. Okay. And I'll put this bad boy here. Just make it really tiny. I will check out your stuff on YouTube in just a mo. Sure, something like this. Alright, I can adjust that later. Save. Bling blong. Well, I think I could also post it on archive of our own, but I have no idea how that site functions. I mean, you could just try it. You could just try and upload it and see what happens. Why did they disappear? Why do you hurt me? Oh, I see. The animation just doesn't go long enough. Well, I can fix that pretty easily, actually. Just freeze frame it. Change clip speed, freeze frame, done. What? You know what? I'm done getting angry. It's not worth it. I mean, it doesn't make for a very good stream. I'm so upset. Why does the software have to be so dumb? By the way, I don't know if I call my situation depression. Have you have too much privilege? Others have it way worse than me. You know, that's a funny, like, logical fallacy. Privilege and circumstance are relative. So saying that life's too good for me to be depressed is kind of doing yourself a disservice. I mean, it's good that you're aware of it and that you're trying to be cognizant and sympathetic to people who have worse situations, but that doesn't mean what you're going through doesn't qualify. Maybe it doesn't, but privilege does not exclude you from going through tough times. We all face depression. And that's something that I've been wrestling with as well. Just the idea of, hey, that doesn't exactly matter. Depression can strike whenever. Exactly, yeah. It can happen to literally anybody from any walk of life for any circumstances. And saying that it's not just because... that's what I was saying. Just saying that it's not because you have privilege, it just delays you getting the help that you need. And I also wrestle with elements of that, of feeling like life is too good for me to seek out help for depression, but you're literally just harming yourself in that case. Oh man, I'm actually getting really hungry. Let's look at Obsidian's thing real quick. I don't want to think about work for a couple minutes. Prologue. Freedom and Fate. Kind of like that title. It's evocative. Oh, wait. Am I reading these in order? Oh, there's a lot here, man. What order are these meant to be read in? Yeah, I mean, nobody can interpret your situation quite like you can. All I would say is, just give yourself the leeway to help yourself. That's all I'm saying. Privilege is relative. Privilege is sort of relative. It gets weird. There are definitely circumstances where it's more global, like wealth, for example. All right, I'm just going to assume... Oh, this is your... Okay, this is what you uploaded a day ago, and all the rest is much bleh. God, I cannot talk. All of this is much older. I see. Restless Prologue is when the tale I'm working on starts. Okay. Everything beforehand, excluding the armor stuff, is for other stuff. Gotcha. Prologue, Shooting Star. The night was still before an uninvited guest ripped its way through. From a tear of purple and pink flew a star of blue and yellow. It leaves behind a trail falling below the moon. A trio of cookies looked through a telescope at the shooting star. As they admired its beauty, it split in twain. The two halves crashed, leaving a trail of flames behind. The trio briefly argued amongst themselves until they chose to investigate the shooting star. I was kind of focused on doing the dramatic read, but let me actually kind of dissect this a little bit. The night was still before an uninvited guest ripped its way through. I almost feel like I don't know how much you want me to nitpick this, but that's like the night was still before an uninvited guest whipped its way through. I'm gonna almost like emphasize the night sky because you're talking about ripping through, so that implies it's like a metaphor, it's a metaphor. So it's like ripping through. It's like ripping through what? The night? I mean, I guess that kind of works, but I think when you say the night sky, it kind of like paints a better picture in your mind. Was I trying too hard with the prologue? No, I don't think so. Again, I'm still dissecting it. I think I kind of miss when media had more prose to it and had used more flowery dialogue. I really miss that era. Everything nowadays, we're like in the post-Joss Whedon era where everything has to be freaking sarcastic and a joke and like tongue-in-cheek. And it is so fucking boring. I'm so tired of it. Even though I write like that sometimes. But no, I think I like grandiose dialogue. It's refreshing. From a tear, or is that supposed to be a tear of purple and pink flew a star of blue and yellow. I'm not really a big fan of the back-to-back color descriptors. If anything, I would start painting in some simile, just like a teardrop in the sky of pink, of purple and pink gave way to a star blue like the ocean and gold and more yellow than the most purest of gold, or something like that. Like, do something instead of just saying it was this color and then this color and this color. Like, try to give it like some texture, especially given that you've already established this sort of flowery presentation. Tear, not tear. Got it. Don't you just love that? English words that sound different, but yet they're spelled the same. Uh-huh. I'm going to assume you meant tear, like a teardrop, which paints a better picture. It leaves behind a trail falling below the moon. I kind of like that. I like that, how evocative the imagery of this streak, this comet going beneath the moon. why not through the moon? Like, not like physically through it, but like in front of it. I don't know. I feel like drawing that almost looks more interesting. Here, I'll ruin this page. Almost like you got your moon. Sure. And then you've got your teardrop of, what was it? Blue and pink or something? Oh, damn it. Oops. And it draws. I love how everything I do has to be pixel art now. And it almost creates like this interesting like visual iconography. I don't know. That's just my personal taste though. No, not once you cry, even though that would probably make more sense because of a character that will bring later. Autocorrect, I will rip your process out. Not once you cry. Oh, okay. So it's meant to be tear, not tear. I can't. A trio of cookies. Yeah. No, I understand this is from that universe. It's just it's honestly kind of hard for me to take seriously. Not because of your writing, just the whole cookies thing, like kind of robs it of a little bit of drama. I don't know. I feel like I don't know the tone of the universe that you're drawing from. Maybe this juxtaposition between the silliness of these cookie characters versus the flowery prose and dramatic presentation is the style that they're going for. I just think if you want to go for something more dramatic, personally, I would say the whole cookie things. Like, instead of calling them cookies, why don't you say, like, astronomers? Like, you don't have to drop the cookie in there because I feel like that kind of robs it of drama. But if that's what you want out of it, then I would say go the other direction. I would say lean into that, lean into the silliness, and lean into the absurdity of the world, as opposed to having this very dramatic presentation that is then kind of subverted by the fact that cookies are watching this dramatic event happening. It just rubs odd to me. Well, more accurately, she almost started the rapture when she was only a child, and she had to get her memories blocked by the queen of the underworld herself. Okay. But my point still stands, is that depending on how you want to present this, you need to think about what tone the reader's going to deprive from this. And I think, again, not preparing the reader for something like this, it comes out of left field when you've got all this stuff, which is very, very serious and dramatic in tone, and then it gives way to this. It's almost like a literary speed bump. It's kind of like, wait, cookies? What? I don't know. Maybe this is something that makes sense within the universe and the presentation style, but as a non-privy reader, it just comes across very odd and confusing for a moment. And I have the out of reader knowledge that this takes place in this universe, but maybe somebody who's reading this doesn't know that, and they're confused by that in the context, because the context of like a shooting star, and it's like showing these colors, and it's like dramatic, and all of a sudden it's cookies watching. As a reader, you're like, wait, cookies? What? I don't understand. I would change it to astronomers or scientists or something like that. And then slowly build up to this takes place in Cookie Kingdom. Maybe that could be a dramatic reveal. Because then you've got this really serious opening and super dramatic and this cool visual, and then scientists are watching it, and it builds up this drama, and then when it lands, then you're like, oh, it's Cookie Kingdom. And then it's like this like, whoa moment. Spark plugs, you're right. I mean, the target audience is fellow cookie runners, but since I am bringing Helldivers Minecraft into this, that would be spark plugs. That would be jarring for people unfamiliar with it. Yeah, so being sympathetic to people who aren't familiar with your piece is a choice. It's not a rule per se, but it is something to consider. Like, for instance, like in my episode, so we've got this intro, right? Where he's talking about like the history of the world and the characters and what's going on. And we spent a whole 30 seconds at the beginning of this half-hour episode catching up people who don't know what the fuck is going on. And when we were writing this, I was like, okay, we need to at least be somewhat sympathetic to people who don't know the series, but also we don't want to spend too much time. In fact, I frankly think we still spent too much time because we spend time talking about it here where they're like talking about their motivations and all this stuff. I feel like we almost spend too much time in this episode trying to catch people up to speed when, in my particular case, if you haven't watched the previous episodes, there's no chance you're going to watch a half-hour video with characters you don't understand. So it's just one of those things where it's like, you got to think about what is the purpose of the piece that you're making and what people are going to take away from it and what people's impressions are going to be. And either being sympathetic to that or pushing back against it and deciding not to, instead deciding, hey, screw them, we're just going to do our own thing. And both are valid approaches, but you have to be intentional with it. All right, I need to get back to work, but I'll quickly go through these next few statements. As they admired its beauty, it's split in twain. A little bit of grammar nitpicking. The way I read it, almost like you want to have these ebbs and flows to creative writing. It's like it's slow and then it's slow, and you're spending time describing it and painting the picture. But then all of a sudden something happens. It splits in twain. Then this happens. And you kind of want it to like speed up a little bit. As they admired its beauty, it split in twain, and then this happened, and this happened. Like, invite the reader to get excited and read along with the pace of what you want to paint a picture of. It's almost, I've brought this up before, but it's almost like the Star Wars curve. The idea of, oh, damn it, where is it? This engagement curve where you want to build up excitement at first and then pull back, and then you want to have these ebbs and flows of excitement, and it kind of helps keep the engagement and help keep the texture and the experience interesting and building on itself. So I would keep that in mind as you're writing to like make it present as it's slow, but it builds and it gets more exciting and faster. And you can see this in all forms of media. In music, in writing, in plays, in drawings, they all have this sort of pacing to like get you excited, and then it slows down, and then you build up and go faster and faster. The two halves of it crash, leaving a trail of flames behind. You can even keep going with this a little bit, decimating the forest and leaving burning debris in its wake, or something like that. The trio briefly argued amongst themselves until they chose to investigate the star. I would say this is where you can slow it down a little bit, like I was just saying, and then go into more detail about what they're arguing about. Like maybe one wants to do this and one wants to do this. Maybe you talk a little bit more about their personalities, talk more about their careers as astronomers or whatever they are, and yeah, slow it down, and then the building of the drama. Like you've almost got this like pseudo cliffhanger where it's like then they finally, after arguing for many hours, decided to investigate. They come across the wreckage and they realize it was not a comet but two space pods or something like that, or it's two bodies engulfed in flame. Cliffhanger. Stop it right there. That's a strong end to a prologue. Instead of they just decided to check it out, like get them to the point where they're actually looking upon it and seeing like, oh, that's what it is. And make the reader go, okay, what is this? What's going on here? I want to read more. Thanks for the tip. And this is probably going to be one learning experience because I haven't written the story since, oh boy, middle school or high school. Oh no, yeah, no worries. And again, sorry for like the deluge of unsolicited advice. I want to put this useless knowledge to use. Oh, Daria. I should work on this scene. This scene is hilarious. Okay, let's get back to it. What is this? Oh, Lord. I gotta fix this. That looks bad. I need to fix this. And this scene has no light. Oh, it does have lighting. Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna recreate this. So he's holding it up. He's holding it at an angle. Actually, that's the same angle that I just created, isn't it? Okay. Well, let's just do this. Let's work a little backwards. Excuse me. Get rid of that, so I don't have to worry about cutting it out. Let's go global. And I might make it a little... Oh, come on. Oops. Let's make it a little yellow. How does that look? That's pretty good. I hate that stupid line. I wish I hadn't built it like that, but oh well. Thanks for your input either way. Part 1 of episode 1 will be a calm part. It will be the main trio, which they're not astronomers, 3 children. Don't ask me why they are sent to war. I mean, hey man, it's your story. You can do whatever you want with it to make it make sense. But I would say committing to an idea that doesn't work is not wise, because it just creates more headaches down the road. How does this look? Yeah, I guess that'll be okay. Let's YOLO it. Save as, what is it, scene 14? I feel slightly revitalized talking about somebody else's work for a few minutes. Scene 14, tome. This is tome. Oops, sorry, I keep bumping the mic. Tome 2. Oh, that's S14. Save it there. Let's throw it in. Oh, man. Just 50 minutes before I can eat lunch. That's all I could think about. Oh, I gotta remove it from the footage. Yay! Here, I'll just throw this in while I'm thinking about it. Alright, let's do this shot. And it's lit from the side because I stole this from the afternoon scene. Let's light it from the top. And I have to reposition it as well. I feel like we're kind of cooking. I'm just also very tired. So it doesn't feel like success. What the devil? Oh, there's a lot of lights. Oh, that's an area light. Oh, that's right. No, it's not in my story, so they're being sent to war. It's canon. In canon, the main trio is thrown into the second Dark Flower War. Sure, they did power of friendship, but still that's screwed. Technically, the war hasn't been officially declared, but functionally these episodes in the main story are the second Dark Flower War. I mean, even though it's fan fiction, I mean, you're the one writing it, you can do whatever you want. I mean, if you insist on sticking to the canon as closely as possible, I can relate to that. But if it causes you problems, I'm saying you don't have to follow that per se. But yeah, it's your thing. I mean, I understand what you mean by it's not your thing, but it is your thing. Why does this... I need to fix this lighting. Here, let's move this back. And do like... Good lord, that rotation is not happy. Okay. I'm not sticking closely to canon, and I'm using it as a baseline. The story will be going to a different direction instead of what I'm currently going on. Okay. Hey, man. It's just my advice. You do you. Why is that so green looking? Maybe because I'm very close to green. Well, this is supposed to be midday or early morning, so... Probably get away with something that's a little bit whiter. Why does that look like that? Okay. Here. Let's get it more above head. really seem to make that much of a difference. So what is this? It's just another fill light. It's literally doing nothing. Here, I might add this to, like, shine. That's not working. This is doing actually nothing. I love it. How is he holding it again? He's like holding it. I imagine it's kind of like tilted down, but it's going to look really bad. So why don't I cheat it and tilt it up? Son of a... Here, let's put this here, and I'm going to actually use this guy to cast a shadow on top of it. Like Hero's standing over it or something. Doesn't have to be perfect. Didn't work. Okay. Whatever. Doesn't have to be perfect at all. Ever. It's probably a little too much. How does that look compared to the scene? I don't like it. I really don't like it. Here, let's pull it back a little further. Because the character later on does have a personal stake in this story. Stakes. Because it's a shard of the orb of dominance mixed with dark fluid, the memories of the god, the wrong species. Okay, I get you. When you got grand plans, you got grand plans. Maybe just a little bit of shadow on it. No, it looks stupid. It looks so bad. Let me move this. Oh, also the area is really small. Maybe I should change this out for a sun. That doesn't look right. It does not look right, and I'm not sure why. And I'll be right back. Sure, I don't have to clock in until a few hours, but better safe than sorry. Yeah, no worries. I really don't understand why this is so dark. That's about as far as I'm willing to... Here, let's do some of this, because it is at a higher angle. That looks awful. Alright, I'm just going to change this to a sun. Maybe that'll help. Nope. It's too bright. Let's cut this in half. Good lord. Strength. Let's go 10. Maybe I can cheat a light onto it. I think I tried this already and it didn't work, but let's try again. Okay, that did something. Let's get it away just a little bit. No. I only want it to hit the metal. Oh. Pull it back. Down. Yeah, this is definitely a fill light. Oh, you know what? That actually makes physical sense because we've got this... We've got the sun coming from above and they're standing over this sort of like cobblestone path, so it will reflect some light. Maybe not quite that much, but I can play with this. Let's go 60. And in fact... Alright, cool. Boom, and a little bit down. Let's change this to an area light. Actually, never mind. I can't be bothered. What is this? Why is that down there? What is happening? Why are things just going into random directions? All right, this is starting to look a little bit better. Not quite so horrendous. Let's go a little bit lower and a little bit closer. That's a little too bright. 30. Why not? I need to get the lighting angle down. So the shadows are... Oh, so it's actually behind it. Oh, fun. That's starting to look pretty decent, actually. Still not quite there. Let's try to bring this bad boy back. Just to simulate a little bit of shadow behind it. Because Hero is standing behind it. It's a little too much. Maybe like there. I don't like that dithering. Alright, we're getting close. Back just a hair. And then back just a hair. I'm chewing on this. You know what I could do is I could probably move this a bit forward and then move it a bit up. Thank you. That's still too much. It's getting there though. I just don't want that dithering, man, and I don't remember how to turn it off. Ugh. Post-processing. Dither 0. Nope. Had a feeling. Oh, lordy. Ugh. Nah, let's just go the full shadow. I don't have time to mess around with this. The nitpick is starting to catch up with me a little bit. And maybe I'll make that light just a little further away. Just the slightest little bit looks good. It is funny how like we have all these pixel art characters and then the lighting is like... The tome is like... Well, the tome in my headcanon is like a being outside of the universe, so it's always funny that... And it makes sense, I think, that the lighting for it is different and more realistic. Let's call this tome 1. Cool. Throw this in. And then I need to open the scene up and remove the tome from the thing. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I might want to get a little closer, actually. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Famous last words. Said by me. Don't you dare. So if I scale it up... Yeah, sure. I don't even know why I bothered doing that. Probably because I was burnt out then and wasn't thinking. Let's do a freeze frame. Ugh. Stupid thing. Okay. Let's make him a little small. Nope. Nope. Let's make him a little smaller. Sure. This is honestly probably good enough for now. Alright, scale. Now let's go remove the tome from the from these shots. This is scene 14. Whoops.
Fine.
Okay, save. And scene. We're done with 13 for now. Have I opened 14 recently? I doubt it. Nope. Good times. Good times, bad times. Oh, man, I know a thing or two about bad times. Wait, is that still in the episode? Hold on. Have I just neglected this scene?
Let's check the library. It's our best bet.
Oh my god. Alright, let's spend a little bit more time on this scene. He's not even animated yet. God. I am a train wreck. Alright, first of all, hide the tome. Don't need it. Second, let's... How do I want to do this? I'll just have Toshi walk in place. Good lord. Here, actually, no. Let's save a new version. Save as V3. Let's go to the beginning. I don't need the backgrounds of the storyboards anymore. Don't need this. Wait. Maybe I can take advantage of this. I kind of like how he goes from that position to... I can always change my mind later, actually. Okay. And this one... Boop. This seemed good. I am gonna move Hero. Actually, I'm gonna move them. Oh, crap. Should I move them? How do they look in the scene? I mean, fine. I could potentially reposition them. I'm not going to worry about that right now. That's pretty minor. I just want to move them so they're not overlapping so I can do the whole cutout thing. Save it. Okay. I got to do the neck thing. I'm probably just going to make that one giant pass. Yeah, I did Toshi dirty. Let's fix that right now. I am going to keep him off to the side. I'm actually not going to translate him through space. I'm going to do it all in the in DaVinci. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I gotta hear it again so I know what the pace of his walking is.
Fine. Let's check the library. It's our best bet.
Okay. I don't know what that sounds... I don't know what that's gonna be. You know, I can change the footsteps speed. I'm overthinking. So that's left, then middle, then right, then middle. Actually, just do this. I tried to do that the fast way, and it ended up taking 3 times as long as it should have. Amazing work. Well done, me. I was gonna say, I hope that when I eat lunch, it'll help me feel better. But more often than not, it just makes me more tired. So I guess we'll see. Let's get the positions of these guys all right. Cool. Whatever. Let's do this as efficiently as possible. Every second I waste is 1 more second closer to the grave. I think there is a scientific reason for that, but I forgot. I'm sure it has something to do with like insulin resistance or some other such stuff. I mean, I do I do intermittent fasting, so maybe that's a factor as well. That's too fast. Let's double the length of those. No. It's actually not much more. Oh, and then it's the... Oh, wait. What? What is this from? Oh, it might be the start of the next scene. Yeah, that's the start of 15. No wonder it got messed up. I think I mentioned this last time, but... over here, Hero's on the left. And then somehow I got my wires crossed. So now, at the end of the scene... Whoops. Hero's on the right. So I'll have to fix that. So I need to go into scene 15 as well. Let's just copy pasta. And don't think I didn't notice there is a frame where Hero loses his arms for some reason. Yeah, that looks good. Should probably fix that. What? God, he is really misaligned. What am I doing, man? So what I think I'll do for this one... Here, let's just very quickly line things up better. But I think I am going to cut off his head and cut out his body. Don't clip that. I'm not a serial killer. Because it happens to me too. Then if I eat, I get tired. So if I am hungry and I can't eat right now, I eat like a small candy, wrapped candy, I don't know. So I have something to taste. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm sure it's something along the lines of, oh, you get tired because your body needs to kick in the metabolism so you can something biology. Yeah, he doesn't need to turn all the way. He doesn't need to arms. Well, I'll just use the original one again. Okay, I got a game plan, sort of. Let's take this. Why does it hate me? Here we go.
Oh, boy.
You're not a serial killer. I'm surprised. Wow. Wow. Yeah, all the warning signs were there. Thank you. Am I dying? Why am I sneezing so much? I sneeze when I get hungry. Sure, let's just do this. Get him in a good spot. Wait, why don't I just put him... Man, I way overthought this. Why don't I just put him there? There's no reason for him to be all the way over there. In fact, there's reasons for him not to be. What am I doing? Is Chris so burnt out that his brain has stopped working? Find out next time on Homesick Z. Roughly Muse died due to being hungry. I think it's called starvation. And apparently sneezing too much. Yeah, exactly. Let's just fix these real quick. And I'll fix that hero in a second. Fix this last frame just in case. You never know if I need it. There was a man who sneezed himself to death. Broke his own neck, he did. To be fair, I have had instances where I sneezed so hard, like my neck hurt for the rest of the day. It sucks. Let's grab this. Ooh, maybe I'll do a blink when hero looks down. I know what to do. Okay, I got it, I got it. So I'll put it here. Alright, didn't copy again. Awesome, I love it. Whoop. Does that look all right? Something looks off. Here, let's get rid of this. Sure. Okay. Oh, and then I want this frame again. I'll just copy the whole thing, it's fine. Paste it in. He's slightly off. Here. Unlink. Delete. Okay, so this frame is actually off slightly. Good to know. Boop. Let's fix this real quick while I'm thinking about it. Boop. It's there. I'm looking for this. Okay. One more frame, and then a little cheeky blink. All right, let's see what that looks like. Oh, I definitely don't need the grid. I don't even know why I had that up. Because that would have exported as well. Let's start here. That's very wrong. I don't know why that goes by so fast. And I don't want it to line up with Toshi too perfectly because it looks very odd. Why is it so fast? Maybe the speed of the frames is faster in this one for some reason. I think I know. I think I know what to do. Hey, Parade. I finally got around to editing a YouTube video again. Nice! You want to share it with us? BRB? No worries. You can take a quick gander if you want to share. Yeah, tell me about finally getting around to making YouTube videos. That's all I've done for like the last year and a half is work on this stupid thing. Okay, I think I know what I should do. Let's copy. That looks okay, I guess. Maybe I want him to eyes closed for 3 seconds. No. I think I know what the problem is, actually. Why it looks so weird. Let's unlink that, actually. And then we'll add a blink here as well. This is what I'm talking about when I say I'm not an animator, dude. I only vaguely know what I'm doing. It's a little better, kind of stiff. Let me try shortening it a little bit. And this is very quickly becoming not worth the effort. You know what? It's good. Made a video from a party game Kat and I play with friends. Oh, nice. Vaguely know what I'm doing too. Yep. There's a lot of that going around. I'll click on this. Oh, yeah. I was watching you guys play this a bit.
Y'all liars, all of you. I want my money back. Y'all shenanigans.
Why don't I get invited to ratchet shit like this?
It's a machine party. A party for machines. By the Bookshop Roulette guy. Which I really like that game. But hello.
I'm definitely going to watch this later. But this will distract me a lot. But yeah, everybody go check out... oh yeah, this is a shout-out thing, isn't there? How does shout-outs work? A friend bought us the game and dragged us into shenanigans. I mean, it looked like a lot of fun. Hold on. I got to figure out how to do shout-outs real quick. I think that's only a Twitch feature, yeah? I don't know how this shit works, man. There might be something I have to set up in Caster Labs. I'm not sure if I have it set up. Sorry, bear with me for 1 second while I troubleshoot this. I need to be in the habit of shouting people out more often. I just get locked in so hard. Why did it restart my chat? Oh, for Christ's sake, man. The app was already open. Why did you restart it? Oh my god. Whatever. Took me like 5 hours to make, which wasn't bad. Oh, what'd you use? What'd you make it with? I'm so sorry. I want to give you a shout out, but I don't know how to do it. Commands. Oh. I think I got it. So, would it be like... Hold on. Cutting 2 hours of video to 13 minutes. Yeah, I know what that's like. Good lord. I had some video software I got on sale called Movavi or something. Oh, I think I saw you using that on Steam. Oh, I don't have a... Here. So I add the command. What the devil? Okay. When someone from any platform... No. No, that's not what I want. What is wrong with this tool, man? Let's use shout out and I was going to use... Alright, maybe I'll just try this. There's shout out, execute. Let's try it. And if it doesn't work, then I'll investigate later. Shout out at... Hold on. How am I supposed to write it? Isn't it so entertaining to watch me learn how to use my freaking software in real time, everybody? So exhausting. So exciting. The opposite of exhausting. So if I do this and hit send. Oh, okay, I don't need the @ symbol. Okay, good to know. Let me try that again. Hey, Obsidian, welcome back. Shout out Parade. Okay, does that work? But yeah, everybody check out Parade of Fools. The occasional game streamer as well. You honestly probably do game streams more often than I do. But yeah, welcome back, Obsidian. Oh, I need to catch up on chat. I had Adobe Premiere before, and my current software is definitely lacking in comparison. Dude, I use DaVinci. DaVinci is like feature for feature, as good as, if not better than Premiere. Because it's not built on a bunch of garbage technical debt. Anyway. So if I close this, is this going to fuck my whole chat? It is. Okay, so I just can't open... Wait, can I open it with the tray? Yeah, okay, so that's how I should do it. Don't reopen it. Got it. Maybe I get it. You can't beat humble bundle prices. DaVinci is free. So you can. Sorry. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this alone, even though they're overlapping a little too much. It's way too fast, but whatever. I can fix it later. Okay. Stop. And let's export it. Export as 1000 file animation. No, not V3, you silly goose. Save, yes, all layers. Exporte. Agree. Oh, let's go. Is that a JoJo GIF? I don't even know why I asked. Of course it is. I still need to watch JoJo. Man, my backlog is just so overwhelming. And we're done. And this is DaVinci. Let's see what we got. Hopefully it all worked out.
Finally, we made it. Finally, we made it.
Yep.
This is the only university in the world with faculty proficient in both technology
They need
and
shadows.
magic.
Oh my god,
In
kill
fact,
me.
in the 1900s,
Save it. We're here to find the old bitch with 13 teeth. Then we're never seeing this location again.
fine. Let's check the library. It's our best bet.
Okay, a little bit of cleanup.
Here.
Let's move the tome out of the way. Sorry, I'll check chat real quick. I just want to read all this while it's still in my dome.
Yes, this is location again.
Fine. Let's check the library. It's our best bet.
I think I changed the scene too fast.
Yeah.
Or, oh dear, this doesn't go on long enough. Yay! Can I roll this back, actually? Oh, I can. The hero starts moving because... Oh, Jesus. how do I want to fix that? Since you recommended me going into more flowery descriptions on what's going on, how should the breaks from the flowery description be, and how long each description should last? How should the breaks from the flowery descriptions be? Sorry, I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that part specifically. How long should each description last? Obviously, is going to depend. It depends on how important it is. Okay, so you don't want to go for more than like a paragraph for any one sitting, because if you're describing something for a paragraph, people are going to be like, all right, cool, I get it. This is way too much detail. And you don't have to describe it all at once. If you need more description time, you can sprinkle that stuff throughout subsequent descriptions. Like maybe you describe the most important things, like the most obvious things about it, and then the character walks closer and says something, and then they notice more detail, and then you describe more stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by breaks from the flowery descriptions. Yeah, let's just do this. I'm already making this too hard on myself. All the way to the end. I had a feeling I was going to need this extra space. Wait, what? Which is not even in the shot. Whatever. That's the grid. Am I stupid? Let's get rid of this. Both Hiro and Toshi go to the end. That's all that really matters. I just needed this shot to be a little bit longer. Let's save it out. No, not save. Export. I was like, why did it not remember the location? Save as. Boom. Yes. Yes. Agree. Please. Let me not have made a mistake. You know, action scenes or something to cut off the description to make it, to make way for more plot. Oh, I see what you mean. How should the breaks from the flower descriptions be? You mean how often should they be, or... Because what they should be is really up to you and the story you want to tell. Alright, let's just do this temporarily. I don't need to stress about this too much. Boop. I mean, I have an answer, but you're not going to like it. The answer is basically just like, as long as it needs to be. I'm asking how often I should use these breaks. Gotcha. Yep, I got a not fun answer. It depends. It depends on what is the primary drawing point of your narrative. Is it more about these plots, this plot exposition? Is it about this world building, or is it more you want to present more action? The simple rule of thumb is, if it's like, imagine you're reading it and you're not the one telling the story. Like, at what point would you say, okay, this is getting boring, this is too much? You're way... actually, let me rephrase that. Think about like you're writing a scene, you're describing something, and you're like, okay, that's probably enough detail, that's probably enough text to get across the point that I want. At that point, it's probably too much, and I would pull back on it a little bit. You probably want to do slightly less than you think is necessary, and then change up the pace. Because it's very, very easy, especially as a creative, to get into your ideas and want to exposit a lot, but that can be a very slippery slope. Oh, actually, let's do this. Toshi's actually going to be over everything, which I didn't even consider that. Hide this. So this is Toshi. Crop right. And then hero will crop left. Simple first, but extra detail later. I've said this before. In fact, I think I said this in one of the more recent streams. The piece of writing advice that I love to repeat is you're not done writing when there's nothing left to add. You're done writing when there's nothing left to take away. Too much detail, and you're inviting a chasm of work. I mean, you also run the risk of alienating your audience and making them just be like, all right, this is too much. I don't care anymore. The worst thing you can do is give them too much. And yeah, again, unfortunately, there's no... So write a paragraph and add what I think is necessary, and then cut off the end part if I'm following that correctly. Not exactly. It's more like start with what is the absolute bare minimum. Like give them just enough to know what's going on, and then don't give any more. And I think in doing that process, you're going to find that you ended up writing a lot more than you thought you did. And people reading it will be like, okay, this is kind of long-winded. And you're like, oh, you kidding? I wrote half as much as I thought I was going to write. I just think it's way easier, at least in my experience, it's way easier to overwrite than it is to underwrite. Why do these backgrounds just not cooperate? Christ almighty. I would like to be able to see what I'm doing, but that's not allowed, clearly.
It's her best bet.
In writing, we kind of refer it as clearing dead wood. I like that phrasing. I've never heard that before, but I like that perspective on it. Trimming the fat is another way of
It's her best bet.
describing it.
Fine. Let's check lottery. It's her best bet.
I don't like how he walks like directly on top of Hero.
It's her best bet.
Maybe I could do something weird. Hang on a second. Oh, the music stopped. Yes, I'm still watching. Let's go down a little bit.
It's her best bet.
Huh? Maybe that wasn't enough. Let me stretch this out so I can at least see what I'm doing.
It's her best bet.
Oh, that actually doesn't look too bad.
Best bet.
It's a little awkward, but I think it'll work. Oh yeah, Parade, you used to do writing, right?
Let's check the library.
Why am I giving advice? You should listen to Parade.
It's her best bet.
I've never written anything in a professional capacity, so I'm probably not the best judge of it. I just like world building and storytelling, but I'm not great at it. I'm not great at anything, man.
Fine. It's her best bet.
I gotta fix this shot. Okay.
Fine. It's her best bet.
Oh, I gotta move this tome around as Hero looks around.
Fine. Let's check the library. It's her best.
Okay, thanks for the advice. Since part 1 of episode 1 is going to be a slow build up to when they reach the crash site, I think that's where I can catch the audience up to speed. I think that's a decent idea. You just got to be careful with giving the reader too much exposition off the bat, because it can be very overwhelming. And having a slow start is not necessarily a bad idea, but it's important to hook people on early. You know what I mean? I'll probably just add a couple of lines for their argument and why they decided to sneak out instead of asking someone to go with them. That could be kind of interesting. It's almost like a Stranger Things thing where it's just like a bunch of kids and they discovered this crazy discovery. Right there.
It's her best bet.
Okay. I might get rid of this middle one, but...
It's her best bet.
What's the lighting on the first one that I did? Oh my god. Bleh. You could add a subtle foreshadowing clip to keep them hooked, but that's not for writing, I guess, more for video. I mean, you can still foreshadow in writing. Oh, I missed a lot of chat. I only looked away for a minute. What happened? I sneezed, and all of a sudden, there's all these messages. Let's add a couple of lines of argument. If you can't catch them early enough, you might be screwed. Yeah, you gotta make the opening very interesting. And I'll have a limit to how many lines a character can say at a time. Like, I think a maximum is 3 lines per text box. I mean, I don't know if you need to be that strict about it, but it is good to be mindful of how much information you're tossing to your reader and being sympathetic to their time. One thing I always say is when you make a wait, what? Oh, it moved. Great. When you make a piece of media, you are competing with literally every other piece of media. You're not just competing with other books. That's the wrong one. You are competing with every movie, every TV show, every TikTok, every podcast. And so all these things are vying for people's attention. And so just being mindful of, hey, get these people's attention. Give them a reason to say this is worth looking into more.
Hearing, it's your best bet.
That looks horrible.
It's your best.
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all.
It's your best.
For now, I'm just gonna shift this over because it's almost lunchtime and I'm getting tired and hungry.
It's your best.
Frame by frame of this thing is so painful. There we go.
It's your best bet.
Wait, let me see it again. I looked at the chat.
Library. It's your best bet.
I need to render out a different one. This is never going to work. But for now, this will be fine. I don't want to subject someone to a wall of text that they don't want to read. And I remember some textbooks where there are no breaks in between paragraphs. Right. I'm just saying, like, making it a hard and fast rule can kind of pigeonhole you. I would say keep it as a soft rule in the back of your mind, not necessarily, well, I need another sentence to get this point across, and this is a super important moment, but I'm at 3 lines or 4 lines, and the rules are the rules. Like, I feel like that's gonna hurt you more than anything. I'm not kidding. Entire pages of words with no spaces with any word. Yeah, that's just badly written, frankly. Let me save. I don't even remember what order was not... Wait. I don't even remember what the order was, nor what class it was for. Whoever edited those textbooks should have been fired. Oh, yeah.
It's best bet.
Good editing, and that applies to all editing, even what I'm doing right now. Good editing, if it's done right, you don't even notice it. But if you do notice it, somebody messed up. Like here, for example. Boop.
Fine. Yeah.
I don't like Toshi's position here, but whatever. Oh, maybe I can fix it.
Let's just work. It's bad.
I mean, it's fine for now. Let's save again. Okay, it's a few more minutes before break. What else can I do? So when I get back from break, I need to work on this scene. Yeah, that. And I think that'll be it. Let's take this next couple minutes to quickly look over all the tome shots and make sure everything's good. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that outline now.
I can start by taking y'all's order.
Hey, X-Bro, welcome in.
Just water, for us.
Let me just pause it real quick. Yo, I was watching movies this whole week, every 2 days. That sounds awesome. I need to be watching more movies. I know you watched Spooderman.
Tap
What else did you watch?
water.
Mm-hmm.
Can you not tell our mission to everyone?
I don't know. I don't know about the outlines. I might remove them. What was that?
I want to stop transforming into a demon.
And I want to turn back into a human.
And I want
All right,
pizza!
just a bug. So far, so good. Oh, I need to move this stuff around. I wonder if I could just move Toshi in his arms. I think I can, actually. Let's take this. Move it up. And I might even zoom the whole background in as well. How much should I move that? 66? I was watching a movie 2 minutes ago, but that's why I'm late. Oh, no worries. Hey, there's always the VODs, though. Okay, so for lines, I might have to change how many per box. For part 2, that's where the main action of the episode is. I'll only have to split up the trio in 2. Why do you have to split them up? But better late than never. Yeah, exactly. Glad to have you here. That looks fine. I might zoom the background in, but I'm not worried about that right now.
Of this.
How would we get there?
There's a bus line that runs directly to the campus.
Stop ignoring me!
Alright, let's do that again. Oh, this has already been moved up. Huh. Alright, let's move it up more. 111. This whole thing, just all of this is a hot mess. Oh, that's not good. Let's just do that. Nobody has to know. You have the game called Peak? I do, and I play it with my friends. Actually, we haven't played that in a while. But maybe we could be convinced to check it out again. I need to fix that. I'm not worried about that right now. Here, save. He's missing cards. Alright, what else needs tome work? It's post the first fight, I believe. Oh, come on. Post the first fight. At least God, that looks so weird. It looks like Diablo art. Because you have it and you can play it with me, please. I have the game too. Yeah, well, next time we do a game stream, if people want to see that, sure. The reason why I'm going to be splitting them up is because they have to figure out what came out of the shooting star crash there, where they are, cover more ground. Personally, I always feel like when the party splits up, it's like Scooby-Doo, where it's just like, why did you do that? Oh, that looks not good. That looks very not good. Oh, can I actually play this back now? My God, it works.
We have to go save Toshi.
You will hold your...
Whoa, what was that? Why is it small for one frame? Oh no, that's what I saw. Ugh. Okay. Let's fix the background too.
You will hold your horses, young man.
This needs audio
is
editing so
clearly a
bad.
trap.
I agree. We can't just go.
Oh, so now you think we should avoid the spirits?
I'm not saying we leave Toshi. We just have to think a minute.
Nope, not thinking. I'm gonna go save him.
What? You get back here, you! Ooh, rock,
I need to change out her transformation at some point. I mean, not the effect, but her ending pose. Because I could use... I'm not going to do this today, but I could use... Where is it? Where is it? can use
Now
this one. Da Vinci, can you chill out? This one. It's fine that children, they're dumb, and I'm not saying this to dunk on children. Children is just that the main trio are kind of dumb. All right, maybe you want to lean into that. But you know that. But did you know what's terrible because it's now 2300 hours is like, is that 11 p.m.? I think it's 11 p.m. And I can play after 1500. Oh, that's 3 p.m. I think. All right, cool. You can do in the morning for you. Then I can play with you. I don't have to stream. You don't have to stream. Sorry. I don't know if that's gonna work out, but I appreciate the invite.
Just gonna stand here.
I am very much not a morning person. Hey, Estelle, welcome back. Okay. There should be more tome stuff here. See, that looks decent. Maybe I should just lean into the... Instead of like trying to pixelate it and make it look like crap, just use the 3D model. I'll think about that. Oh, and this looks like crap because I rendered it from so far away. Let me get closer. Did you miss something? No, but I am about to... What does the episode need before it's done? Well, I'm still waiting on an animation, and I actually need to help him with it. All this stuff. But right now, we're mostly just doing cleanup. I need to do some more work on the intro, but that shouldn't take too long. And the rotoscope. And then we're Dunyan rings. But yeah, I am about to go on break. Let me get to where we are in the timeline that we need to work on. I need to replace this. And at another time, maybe I will do it today. I don't want to push myself too hard, but I will try to make them all cohesive and look similar. My video output resolution is so great on my new laptop. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. I really could use some new hardware. But yeah, I think we are going to take our daily break. So get up, stretch your muscles, grab a bite to eat and a snack and a drink and whatever else. And I'm going to do the same. So I'm going to BRB.
Previously, I'm Boken Homesick. Today is my 18th birthday.
Son, we just feel it's time that you learn to make it on your own.
I should be safe in here. Oh, who am I kidding? I was never going to be an adventurer. Wait, is that path always there before? A book.
Hey! Well, just what the hell do you think you're doing?
Who said that?
Put me down this instant!
Oh, no way.
Oh yes way, you little twat. You hold in your hands the Tome of Tales. Do you have any idea what that means, mortal?
It means I'm going to get an exposition dump?
No! And fuck you! It means you are now the keeper of the tome. This dark burden is yours to bear, like so many before you, and...
I called it.
Oi! Fuck you! Shut up. Listen. 1,000 years ago, a secret order of warrior monks defeated the demon Jinn in what is now known today as the country of Israel. But they could not destroy him completely, so they called upon a holy weapon and broke him into 3 fragments. His body, his spirit, and his mind. You hold in your hands his mind. I have untold centuries of knowledge, both past and future.
What about present?
Oh, I don't know, what year is it?
20x the X.
Oh, fuck off!
Wait, you're the mind of a demon. Doesn't that mean you're evil or something?
No. Our spirit is the evil one. I'm actually quite chaotic neutral. I'm just a collection of his millennia of knowledge, told through the tales and premonitions of 1,001 handmaidens. And as the mind of a djinn, I can of course manifest the stories and legends on my pages into corporeal artifacts.
Oh. Killer.
Christ. Perhaps you need an example. Here, follow me. Rather, take me in the direction I tell you. Okay, now hold me open and wave your hand over my pages.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a stop to that easy peasy shit right now.
But it's my catchphrase.
But it's my matchmaze! I didn't even think people actually had those. Anyway, just hurry it up. This episode's only supposed to be 10 minutes long. And Ali Baba drew forth his saber and cleaved down with the force of the demon possessed.
Whoa!
Whoa is right. As I said before, I can manifest any object or action as represented in my pages.
That's pretty dang cool. But then what do you want with me? You seem powerful enough on your own.
Well, remember that spirit of which I'm divided from? Simply put, keep me the fuck away from him!
Huh?
The spirit wants to absorb myself and the body into his being and make us the djinn again.
Oh, so you're avoiding him so he doesn't conquer the world.
What? No! I couldn't give 2 watery shits about you lot of putrid self-important primates. I just don't want to be absorbed and lose my consciousness. If you perform this deed, I will aid you and grant any wish you want.
Any wish I want?
Any wish you want. But I must warn you, this will be no easy task. We will constantly be on the move, travelling from town to town, defending ourselves against his monsters, perhaps even saving people for profit and supplies. You will have to live the life of a wandering adventurer and...
Adventurer? Adventurer! I'm sold! I wish to be an adventurer!
Wait? Your wish is to do something you have to do anyway? Would you rather have...
Nope! Adventurer! Adventurer!
God damn it. Fine, let's be adventurers.
Yeah! Let's be adventurers!
Easiest wish I've ever granted. So, where to first on your grand quest? What in the blazes was that?
Oh, I haven't eaten in almost 24 hours.
Oh lord, you humans are so pathetic and squishy. Here, I've got an idea.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, of course I am. All we have to do is just complete the quest for the shopkeep, then he'll let us have all the human sustenance we can digest.
I don't know.
Look, I've been doing this for over 1,000 years. I know what I'm talking about.
Well, okay.
Okay, all you have to do is walk up and ask for a quest. Easy peasy. Fuck! I mean simple.
Okay. Whoa! Oh, ew! Rat!
Don't be such a pussy. This is exactly what we need. If we could slay this beast, the shopkeeper will no doubt shower us with human food.
Oh.
Finally, I've been waiting a millennia for a good fight. Have at thee, foul creature! Okay, now pay attention. We are now in battle mode. When it's your turn, navigate through the menus and choose attack. You will then strike the rat and take some hit points, ending your turn. It will then be the rat's turn. Just make sure you heal if you take too much damage.
What are you talking about?
Just kill the bloody rat. beast drew its fetid breath, the Sultan grabbed its head and tore its neck. Oh, you're taking the piss. Damn it, this adventure is going to suck ass. You suck, I suck. Whatever, at least we can get the supplies we need now.
Oh, thank God, I'm starved.
Can I help you with anything? Hey, you're one of those adventurers, aren't you? You can't just steal my stuff.
Leg it!
Hey! Watch where you're going, you clumsy idiot!
Oh no. It's a tsundere girl.
What did you just call me? I ought to kick your head in, you brat!
No, it wasn't me. It was my talking book.
Nice one.
Wow. So are you just clumsy, or do you have, like, actual brain damage? 'Cause then I would feel kind of bad beating you up.
Called it.
Hey! Where are you taking me?
Out of town so you don't go to jail, moron!
Ow! Ugh.
We should be safe in here.
Wait, didn't I?
Hurry up and get in here, stupid!
Oh, right.
Idiot! What is wrong with you? You do know stealing food is illegal, right?
I don't know. I just thought.
Well, maybe next time you shouldn't think, Mr.
Oh, I'm Hiro. Hiro Shijinko.
Actually, I was gonna call you Dipstick.
Wait, your name is Hero? Alright, someone up there is fucking with me.
Oh, right. That's the Tome of Tales. He's my pet book who makes me things out of magic.
Oi! Piss off, you pencil-dick jizz-sock! I am the cerebral remnants of an ancient and omnipotent djinn. Though I am but a fragment, I still contain unfathomable power. I am a being older than time. I exist in this reality and all others simultaneously.
Yeah. Sorry, he talks a lot.
I will peel your cock like a fucking potato!
Wait, you're serious? That book can really talk?
I'll explain as we go. We may have to hide out for a while, so let's try and find a safe place somewhere in this forest. I have more experience as an adventurer than you, so you should probably follow my lead. This way! Whoa!
Oh, hey. Watch out, great adventurer. You almost fell in a cow patty.
Man, I hope we find something soon. It's getting really dark.
Oh, look. All you had to do was bitch about it and your wish came true. And you indeed need to.
There. That should be good for the night. Alright. So, you never told me your name earlier.
You're right. I didn't.
Oh.
My name is Chitoge Kawaguchi. I'm 17 and a senior at Kuwabara High School. You want my blood type and a list of my dislikes too?
Oh, well, nice to meet you, Chitoge. And thanks for all your help. But shouldn't you be heading home? It's getting late.
I can't.
Why not?
Because... Look, all you need to know is that I ran away from home. I lost control. I've been holding it back for so long. I mean, I knew it was bad, but I wasn't expecting it to... I'm too dangerous. I couldn't risk anyone else getting hurt. So I ran away to find a cure. All you need to know is either a great power or a terrible curse lives inside me.
Inside.
I'm going to bed.
Oh, awesome! You brought a tent for us!
No, I didn't.
Damn, son. I didn't even think it was possible to slam a tent.
Well, gee. I'm glad at least you're amused.
Are you kidding? If I had a dick, I'd be bleeding rock hard right now.
Aw, he's so cute. When he's sleeping. Whoa! Get up, you bum! I'm hungry.
Yeah. We didn't really eat yesterday. I'm pretty hungry myself.
Oh, would you quit bitching? God, that's all it is with you two. I'm hungry, I'm tired, where are we going? Oh, please, God, help me, it hurts. Oh, Christ, they're eating me alive.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry, different group of adventurers.
Wait, Book, you can create stuff, right? Because you're a genie or whatever. Why don't you make me some green tea mochi ice cream? Ooh, or a chocolate cheesecake!
I'll try.
Oh, here, let me help.
Sinbad thrust his blades into the crashing waves and pulled forth a creature from the briny deep.
Ew! What is wrong with you?
Well, I'm sorry. They didn't exactly have cheesecakes 1,000 fucking years ago.
Well, we can always start looking for quests to make money for food.
Looking for You know, most people call them jobs.
Well, yeah. but quest sounds cooler.
Whatever, as long as there's no bullshit montage or anything.
So how much did you end up making?
3, 4, minus 2, carry the 3, 7, about $5. Whoa, whoa, hey! What are you...
You loser! I got 6.
Oh, well, if we stretch our pennies and shop smart, I'm sure we can...
Yeah, that's not enough to eat. Let's try the next place.
Oh, jeez. Excuse me, sir. We are soon-to-be famous adventurers, and we're wondering if we could procure a quest from you.
Kill me.
Me first.
Oh, Lord. You chillins nearly gave me a heart attack. Oh no. Oh, what's happening? It's the big one. Haha, I'm just playing with y'all. And this gun? I just deal with a little bit of...
A is for apple, the thing I never eat. S is for sugar, the thing I never eat. M is for margarine, the thing I never eat. R is for radishes, the thing I don't really care for. What does that spell? ASMR. Oh, I'm so hungry. Okay, we're back. I got a plate of food, and I'll be posting a picture of food on my Discord server as always. This is not a very extravagant meal. This is quite literally just a bunch of leftovers thrown into a bowl. I made a leftover scramble. But let me post that to the Discord real quick for anybody curious. I also added some new channels. Here, I'll just upload a couple of photos of it. And we can boop, boop, boop. I'll fill in more details about it later because I want to get back to work. Music back on, food in mouth. But yeah, it's just stir fry, roast beef, eggs, broccoli, stir fried together with some chili oil, and then thrown over some mashed potatoes. Like nothing fancy. But it hits so hard right now. Hunger is indeed the best sauce. Okay. Where were we? Nah, fuck this shot. Okay. Oh. Almost forgot. Speaking of Discord server, if anybody wants to join the Discord server, you can check it out there. But yeah, let's get back to it. Here we go. Okay. What is the angle we need to match? Whoops. So it's like almost like a diagonal. Here, let's scrub through this really quick, actually. Here it's on the ground again. I mean, those are similar angles. Maybe I can get away with them. Get away with using the same one. So let's just try to make the one. Worst case scenario, I'll have to make another one. Where am I going? Here we go. So it's something like... Definitely not. I don't need the sun anymore. Or just get rid of it, honestly. I do need an overhead light, though. Let's change this to a spotlight. Why is it rotated like that? Ah. Oh, I see. I'm not saving any of this, so it doesn't matter. Why is that not? Oh, still not even over it. All right, what about that? Nope. It's definitely in the radius. Wait, maybe it's not. Well, we're getting there. Gonna steal another bite. It's not even that good, but just being hungry enough. Thank you, Estelle. All right. Let's go to local at this point. So it's not even close. It's more like that. Maybe that's getting there. Yeah, I can start with this. Let's move the camera slightly, though. The capture camera. Sure. Inwards to the right a little bit. Sure. I gotta figure this out. Estelle, you just testing out the commands? I don't know why that one isn't working. Homesick should pull something up. Maybe it's the radius. Yep, no doubt. Still didn't do anything. What's going on? Oh, maybe that's why. No. Okay. It should... Why is that not doing anything? Alright, let's go buck wild. Beep boop. Yeah, the homesick one didn't work. That's odd. Bro, seriously, are any of the commands working? I don't know what to tell you. They're set up. They should be running. Oh, music did work. Okay. God, look at those old specs. I need to upgrade. Here, let's put that there. Does that do anything? Oh, it is doing something. It's just, it's so wide. Well, let's make it a little orange. Okay, we're getting close to what I want. Where is the light? It's over there. So really, there shouldn't be hardly any shadow at all. Come on now. You know what? This is probably fine. Homesick X Wiki. Social. Socials, X Music, Hardware, Discord. Oh, I see what you're doing. Why is that? Hold on. Homesick didn't work. Socials didn't work. Let me... No, it worked. I don't know why it didn't work that one time. It really, truly is a disgrace. And I'm still thinking about going to what is it, Streamer Labs, but the same thing that everybody uses. But I don't want to have to like go. Yeah, now I feel bad. No, you're fine. I don't really want to have to uproot everything that's already kind of working. Oh God. I forgot there was cabbage in this. Cabbage and eggs are not my favorite combination. Believe it or not. Sorry, I gotta figure out dinner real quick. Speaking of which, I might have to cut a little early so I can get started on dinner. Maybe it's a YouTube problem. Maybe. It should be going to all platforms, though. I don't know why it wouldn't. All right. Anyway, I think I'm on scene 17. Let's create one for Tome. Yeah, I'm gonna go another 30 so I can cut and get to work on dinner. Exactly, Estelle. See, you know what's up. Where is my cult partner? I mean gathering partner. Gathering in quotes. Machine 17. All right, let's throw it in there. He's got 500 points for what? Like channel points? Right there. Oh no, it's part of the same scene again. Ugh. Oh lordy, please, please have mercy. I can only deal with so much chaos at once. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll go fill up on water once I finish eating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. I also need to edit the scene. Close, save. I don't think I need this either. Nope. Ah, I slipped. Here it comes. Here comes the rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow, a stell flies. Wait, no, I want the project. Ooh, my body temperature's going up from all this spicy food. Turn that off. Turn this off. Sporage. Yep. Save. Yep. Export. Follow me on Blue Sky. Oh, You got blocked by Caster Labs, your mortal enemy. It's amazing. I mean, oh no, I'm so sorry. No, your rainbow, not your rainbow. Well, you know they only come every, I think every 20 minutes, so you can try again. Come on, hurry up. All right, well, let me bring this bad boy in real quick while I'm waiting for that. Damn it, the food message I sent didn't send. What's wrong with this thing? Okay. Bring this in. Oh, it's so tiny. Let's fix that angle. It's not quite where I want it to be. It's not even flat on the ground. Cool. Let's export again. I'm very tempted to just hop into the chat and just interrupt that rainbow. I'm not gonna, but it would be. I know it'd be kind of funny. There we go. Oh, let's zoom in a little bit, or pull up a little closer. Where? Where? What am I doing? A little bit closer. Curse you. Why me? What did I do? Okay. It's not perfect, but it will do. Matter of fact, the angle's wrong. Ugh. All right, one more try. Everything and nothing. I don't do anything here. I just pretend to work. How do I fix this? Wait, I think I know how. Don't work. On that note, I'm definitely gonna end pretty soon here. Just heads up for everybody. I apologize for doing it a little bit shorter, but I'm exhausted and I still gotta do dinner. Okay, that's much better. Why is the timing of the backgrounds always wrong? He is way too big. Why is he so huge? Why are these not separate objects? What am I doing, man? Also, that sound effect is on the mono channel. It shouldn't be. Or it's on the stereo channel. It needs to be on our mono channel. Maybe I can swap these bad boys. And then put that. Why is that making no sound? What is happening? Oh, that's the ambience? That's not right. Wish you could rest on. Hey, Obsidian. Welcome back. I was just saying I'm probably not going to be on a ton longer. But yeah, thank you for the well wishes. I need to find better balance in my life. Yeah, that sounded much better. I need to work on the timing of that. It's not quite right. Alright, so will it fit? Oh my lord. I'm not worrying about the background right now. Let's just get that the Toma in here. Up there. Here. And then here, I think. That doesn't look right. I had a feeling it wouldn't. Okay, let's export it again. Though this should be the last one. Famous last words. That's actually a little too much. Okay, I'll just be brainstorming on how part 1 and part 2 are going to work. Yeah, man. I'm excited to see more people get into storytelling. It is one of the things humans excel at, besides destroying the planet. Let's try this. Ugh. OMG, guys, we're almost done. Well, almost done with this. Still so much to do. Yeah, I think off stream, I'm going to be focused a lot on supporting my animator, because I buried him, and now I need to take responsibility for giving him way too much work. We're both very ambitious, but it might not be for our own good. Alright, made it a little bigger. Cool. Maybe I'll even cheat it a little bigger.
She's dead?
No, she's sleeping.
Sure. It looks great. I'm happy with it. What? How did I put that in the wrong spot? Dun-dun-dun. Alright, will it work in this scene, in this shot too? Maybe. Yeah! What's wrong with that? Aside from the continuity error, where it's rotated incorrectly. But let's be real, nobody's gonna notice. Very quickly, I would like to set up this shot a little better. Yeah, we got a few more minutes. We can push it. Though, if my girlfriend comes home and I haven't started marinating that chicken, I'm going to be in a heap of shit. So, let's try to make this quick. This will be Chitoge. I shouldn't say... It's less that the chicken wouldn't be marinated. It's more that I told her I was going to take it easy on the streaming, and here I am a day later streaming. get some depth. Sure, let's do that. This will be them, so let's get rid of the left and the right. And I'll make them a little smaller. Just creating fake depth of field. Maybe even a little bit smaller. Let's make the tome smaller too. And then Toshi in the very back. See, that already looks better. Probably should rename these. Oh, and I also had to do a couple of nerfing for both of my characters.
We have.
Why is that? All right, turn everything back on. See, it just feels so much more dynamic. It's got depth. Want him on the third. Matter of fact, Hero probably should be larger than Daria, but ain't nobody got time for that. Let's start here. All right, cool. Why did they fix that too? I had a funny idea. Let me see if I can squeeze this in right quick. Actually, let's save first. That's more important. But if I go to effects, there should be one called Vignette. Is it VIN? I know there's a way to do it. Don't you lie to me. It's probably just not called a vignette because this program is ridiculous. No, this program's great. Mainly because translating what they did in their games into Cookie Run Kingdom would kind of make any tension obsolete because they could just punch their way out of it, which isn't that interesting. I agree. She's angry. Yep, it sure is. I don't agree. Like, if you've ever watched One Punch Man, that is a way. Or another example would be Jujutsu Kaisen. The characters of Saitama and Gojo Satoru, respectively, both are these insanely overpowered characters, and the story is able to make them being overpowered like a dramatic hook for the entire series. Because really, you're not following them, you're following other characters who have to deal with their abilities. Not necessarily go, like, fight them, but have to deal with the implications of there being this incredibly overpowered character. And there is interesting stuff you could do with that. I will admit it can rob the story of stakes if not done correctly, but I think there are ways to do it where you could kind of have your cake and eat it too. Like the idea of somebody from the Helldivers universe in a world full of cookies, I could see being kind of funny. And it's almost like it really is just like you dropped Saitama into like the real world along with like regular humans. All right, so I can't find the vignette. I know it's in here because I saw it, but I guess Da Vinci just wants to lie to me all of a sudden. So I guess I'll go fuck myself. No, come on. It's got to be in here somewhere. This is insane. I just saw this mess the other day. Edgy. It's just a white screen. So edgy. Bruh. Hold on. She asked if we have garlic, and I literally responded, yes, but get more, please, because we always, always, always need garlic. I can't cook without garlic. Sorry. I can. I refuse to cook without garlic. Oh, I owe you hydrates. My bad. One second. Thank you for the 5 hydrates. I'm not trying to make the world seem weak. I want this world to be caught off guard by another world. Other worlds can fight. You see, the thing is, just because there's a power differential doesn't mean that the weaker one is weak, just not as capable. So it's really, again, it's about how you present it. You can say just about anything when you weave in the proper subtext. Must have been the wind. Oh, I missed a message. True, but I also want this world to have a chance because I plan to rip away whatever sense of grandiosity this world has for itself. Yeah, again, it's all just about painting the picture relative to each other. I would definitely check out One Punch Man and maybe Jujutsu Kaisen to get an idea of what I'm saying, if you haven't already. And for One Punch Man specifically, talk about the water, by the way. Oh, gotcha. For One Punch Man specifically, you can just stop at season 1. You don't need to go any further. I mean, season 2 is okay. And then season 3 is a meme. Oh my lord, I give up. I wanted to paint like a vignette around her that was red. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I don't even care. Where's a generator's solid? What is this text render? Oh, that's right. I knew I was gonna forget about that. Blood red. Right there, I guess. Yeah, right there. It'll be... Sorry, hold on. Okay. Just for now. Add a keyframe. Sure, whatever. All right, let me catch up on these last few messages. I think this is going to be where we call it for the day, though, but I'll catch up on messages really quick. Because Cookie Run Kingdom, I do know that they are apparently have a thing of eventually doing multiverse shenanigans. Of course they do, as you do. But it's always been in its own pocket of the multiverse. You have 103 requests? What? So, in a far-off universe with the subtitle Apex versus Opus, they will have to deal with manifested memories of what both games have. Wait, what is happening? 103 requests. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I can't believe vignettes aren't in here. I definitely saw them, and this thing is gaslighting me all of a sudden. Why you always lying? Like no cursing, drink water, etc. Check the moderation tab. Oh, you mean all the ones you've done over the year? Moderation tab, analytics. I actually don't see anything, which is worrisome. And I think it would be funny to see the terror of the cookies, to see automaton wars and illuminate over ships, duking it out in the skies. For sure. But yeah, anyway, that's where we're gonna call it for today, guys. We will send a screenshot. Yeah, just throw it in Discord. That's fine. I'll check it out in a little bit. I do need to go because I need to start cleaning up and setting up for dinner. And I'm getting a little tired. And we went a little further than I was expecting to. But yes, Trader. Yeah, it takes one to know one. Oh! But yeah, this is what we're gonna call it. We're gonna do a little bit more work off stream later, but I need to pretend to be a reasonable adult and get dinner going. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being cool, chatting, all that stuff, and checking out the Discord. We'll see you on Thursday then. Yep. And y'all have a wonderful night, wonderful day, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one on Thursday. Later.